Hey everyone, Josh here, WarGamingNewb Historical, back with another hobby vlog. This time around, I am picking back up my Agincourt project, my 100 Years War project, and I'm going to go with it. So, recently got the Hail Caesar 2.0 rulebook, and, I have a lot of plans for Hail Caesar. I started the channel off talking about Hail Caesar, kind of just focused on other games. Last year, decided I wanted to do a medieval project, and that was the 100 Years War Lancastrian phase. So basically, the Agincourt, the Agincourt Perry models, and then kind of building up from there. But after my initial run of getting models done, I kind of just stopped and focused on other things, mainly black powder this year and more bolt action. I am now circling back into 2024 for Hail Caesar because I got the rulebook now. What I like about the new core rulebook is that it really covers a larger breadth of eras of wargaming, from ancients to late medieval. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and continue my medieval project and kind of go from there. Again, these are the Agincourt models, the Agincourt kits from Perry Miniatures. And I've showcased this before. There are a couple things in here that probably were not talked about, but I want to go through the process of how I'm going to get two small divisions made for the English and for the French. So real quickly, just an overview of what I have done. All the things in the back here are basically the English. We have some mounted sergeants here. We have a battalion or a battle of men-at-arms, King Henry V with his flag bearer and shield bearer right there. We have Edward, Duke of York, almost complete. Kind of just need to get the banner on there. We have Sir Thomas Erpingham, who basically commanded all the archers at Agincourt, which you'll see in the back here. This is part of a battle of archers with some men-at-arms included there. This is going to be for his division. I'll talk about that in a little bit. We have Lord Camoy right here. Got to finish his stand. We have the English Herald. Here we have a battle of French men-at-arms, and obviously in the middle here we have half a regiment or half a squadron of French mounted knights. So moving forward, I want to complete everything that I currently have for Agincourt for the Lancastrian phase of the 100 Years War. That's finishing up the metal models for the English, like the Herald, Lord Camoy, getting the banner on Edward, Duke of York, and then finishing up the archers, as well as another stand of mounted sergeants that I'll be using as medium cavalry for the English. And then I'm going to start focusing mainly on the French, because obviously I did more English than French. That means I'm going to be doing crossbowmen, I'm going to be doing more mounted knights, and I do have, I believe, another battle of men-at-arms. I'm going to kind of paint them differently, have different colors or heraldry on them, and really maybe pick out the small details that I missed in the initial, in my initial go of getting these done. So I'm going to clear the table here, and then we're going to look at what I'm going to focus in the next few weeks. All right, so here we are back. So my short-term goals are to put the flag or the banner for Edward, Duke of York, and then finish painting and basing the mounted herald, finish the stand for Lord Camoy here, and then base, obviously. I want to finish adding more mounted sergeants for the English, and then obviously finishing the base. And then, but the main focus will be what I talk about next. All right, so for the English, I am trying to complete a division that is specifically for Thomas Erpingham. So that means I need to do more of the longbowmen or the archers. Actually, I have to do one more stand, and this will be a complete unit. He did have some men-at-arms with that kit, so I'm going to finish that. And then obviously I'm going to put the mounted sergeants with this group so I can play a small division of English for Hail Caesar. So really that's going to be my main focus for the English at this point. And now we're going to move over to the French. All right, so not as many figures done on the French side. I do have the other 3 knights mocked up, and I will be using an 80 by 60 base. So I'm going to utilize just 6 figures or 6 knights for the entire squadron, and then that'll be done. Obviously, you need a basis, and then that'll be a unit for the French. I already have a unit of men-at-arms for the French. Got to do the crossbowmen that came with the French army kit. That also came with more men-at-arms, so I'm going to finish that up. And then I'm going to use one of the commanders from the French High Command at Agincourt on foot as the division commander or division general for this small French division. Once I have this complete and the English complete, the Sir Thomas Erpingham division, then I'm going to go ahead and do a small learning game of Hail Caesar. So really a lot of things in motion. It's just a continuation of something that I should have finished a year ago, but I'm back at it now, and that's where we're going to go. So anyway, those are my plans. Hopefully they work out, and in the next month or 2, we'll see some Hail Caesar on the channel. All right, that's it. If you like this video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate it if you would. Click the bell notification icon to get notified of all new hobby vlog coming out of the channel. And then click the link in the description below to join our Discord server. That's the best way I can personally interact with you and chit-chat you about Hail Caesar and any other game that I cover on the channel. That's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more hobby vlog from WarGamingNewb Historical.